This is BaseDaKID, the hardcore casual, in association with the Undefeated podcast, proudly sponsored by Disturbing Sports London, and I'm delighted, as always, to be joined by my man, Super Dan AZEEZ. Dan, how you feeling, man? We're less than 3 weeks away. How's training been? Talk to me.
It's been brutal. It's been tough, hard, but that's, key ingredients for me anyway when I'm preparing for camp for a successful fight. So yeah.
So look, this media workout holds a bit more of a significant value than normal ones because obviously it is in conjunction with, a message to the community to put the knives down. We saw the tragic situation, 15-year-old girl lost her life just last week. Now, what do you feel these kind of things bring to the community, trying to show people that, look, there is another way, you don't have to, there are other options than just having nothing to do and obviously, causing pain and suffering to a family. Yeah. And how does that affect the community, do you think?
No, do you know what? Plain and simple, we have a duty, especially people like myself, Josh, we're headlining. We have a duty of care to make this kind of things look cool and that other crap look dead. We do you know what I mean? We got to show them that, look, hey, all that crap it doesn't lead to anything. It's not positive. There's only one or two ways you're gonna go down. Do you know what I mean? And make these kind of things, not just boxing, but there's so many other positive things that people in our community are doing. We got to make and show that's the cool stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's very important because this nice stuff's getting it's getting too much now, and yeah, man. My condolences to the family and friends of the young girl who lost her life last week. But yeah, I think the guys that are at a certain stage or doing real well in our community, it's definitely upon us now to try and change these young guys, girls' mentality. Do you know what I mean? If you can't change them mental, then there's no point. We'll just be screaming forever, knives down and whatnot. We actually got to do something about it and change how they're thinking. That's the main thing, man. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do respect that, and also I echo those same sentiments, condolences and everything to the family. But let's talk about you real quick. Okay, so look, 3 weeks away from big fight with Joshua. What do you think is going to be his main attributes that you're going to have to try and nullify in order to get the victory in this fight?
Just got a cool head on him. Like he knows how to, in the midst of fire, he knows how to keep that focus and stay, remain composure. His composure is really good. He's got a very good jab, and just like myself, he's improving every day. He's spending more time with Virgil. So I don't know what else I got to, look out for, but I just know I got to be focused, concentrate, and be adaptable. Do you know what I mean? It's one thing to watch something, he does this, and when you get in there, it's different. But it's a bit different in this case because we've shared so many rounds. We've been sparring for over 10 years. Imagine, so we're familiar with each other to a certain degree, but fight night's always different from sparring. The intensity, you know what I mean? What's on the line? It's kill or be killed. He said it himself there, Danny spars is definitely not the one that fights. And that's because sparring is practice, you know what I mean? You're learning things. I've gone in there with him sometimes and he don't even throw a shot. He's working on his defense. You know what I mean? I might be licking him and, he's not even throwing anything. To the naked eye, they think, Dan's piping him in, but he's working on something, do you know what I mean? So you can't take too much from sparring. So,
do you think pushing the pace is going to be a big proponent for you in this one? Because there has been many critics from before saying that he likes to fight at his own pace. When it gets a bit faster, he starts to flag and needs rounds to reset. Do you think that might be something you have to implement, or is that just a them situation and you just got to do what you do?
Yeah, exactly. I've got to do what I got to do. But listen, again, the Josh I know, he can push a pace. Again, do you know what I mean? Sparring, again, it's always different from fight. So what he might do on fight night, I've witnessed. So the monster I've got built up in my head of Josh is different from the ones that you lot are seeing. So that's what makes the training that more important, that more intense, that more, I've got to stay more focused, and because I know the beast that lies ahead. Do you know what I mean? So, and it's different from the one you lot might see. So yeah.
Now look, we're obviously in JB's neck of the woods here in Croydon at the moment, but the O2 is technically closer to Lewisham.
Yeah,
so
it's a 10-minute drive from me.
So Blue Borough definitely be in the building. What's it gonna mean for you to get that victory and get your hand raised in front of pretty much your entire fan base and everyone sort of that's there to love and support you?
Oh, it means so much, man. Like, it makes that journey all that more sweeter. Like, because everyone who's gonna be there is gonna witness my journey from the ground up. There's gonna be people that's I used to call up, oh, can you buy a ticket like for me to fight on a small hall show, and then now they're there in big O2, like raw, like this is Dan. So, you know, my family, my friends, like it's gonna mean a lot, man. My old coaches that put the time and effort in, me coming up, always telling me, look, Dan, you can do it. Me doubting myself, and then always saying, no, trust me, man, Dan, you can do it, man. You've got something. So it'll just mean a lot, man. You know, everyone who's put the time and effort. I can't explain, man. It's a lot, man. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that. Look, last question for me, because I know you want to get out of here. I appreciate your time as always. But so Anthony Yard was on Sky Sports the other day, and obviously he said that he wants the winner of this fight. Yeah. But more so, they were talking about him versus Buatsi as opposed to him versus you. So, I mean, does that fill you almost with a bit more fire? Like, okay, I need to spoil two parties at this point.
I'll be honest, sometimes I feel like, yeah, these lot are taking the piss, no worries. Like, it's cool, like, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I understand the business. Yard is a big name. Obviously, Josh is they've got that rivalry from a while back now, but I'm the wrong person to put in the wood, in a pipe, like talking about that fight. Like, I'm the wrong person to do that with. So, hey, we'll see October 21st. I know what I'm there to do. So yeah, I'm sure they can still get it on after I beat him. So what?
Well, you know what? I will be in attendance. And look, like I said, man, you got the whole the Blue Borough in your back. So big ups to you. And yeah, we'll speak again soon, all right?
Thank you for having me on the channel. I appreciate another guy from the ends coming, supporting, driving all the way down here. Yeah, man, and I'll see you October 21st, man. Thank you.
Bless up, man.